song review. We've got our palm muting concept of I'm going to not mute strings 1 and 2, which is often the case, and we get this options of high strings and low strings. Cool, so we get so far all normal, and then so there we just were. And then when we get to the second and fourth chord, where we just go, it's just going to be the very last strum. So that was, excuse me. And then we get, so there it is. And is the second one just the C hammer on, or it's just?
Oh yeah, the middle.
It does, right? Oh, right. So. And it's also as an ear training exercise. Try to actually listen for it in his playing, and just listen to the first couple measures where he does the intro, and after you've conceptualized where it is in your own musical ear, and I think you'll kind of start to hear it jump out. Or maybe, I mean, it's a pretty subtle detail, but just while we're at it, here it is. Either way, we may have slightly simplified it, but there we are. There's us doing that. About 2 minutes into your video, we're starting Taylor, which is the thing that's on the new page. It's the Jack Johnson song. If you happen to learn this part and want to learn the intro, it's like this. It's actually pretty playable. It's one of those sounds way harder than it is riffs, because it's like all first fret and stuff. Or there's like, but that would be a good maybe next time for cross-referencing down-up picking choices with palm muting on the low strings. So maybe we'll do that next time around, or if you want to try it yourself, there's a lot of correct web tab versions of that song. I don't literally know. I haven't played it in about 5 years, but you could do that. Anyway, here we are on the main verse, where, like we were talking about, we start on the upbeat, or at least our ear conceptualizes that as being like one unit, click, click. That's how our ear picks it up. But if we were writing it on music, it would start with the click. It'd be like 1, it'd be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. But we'll just be going. So that's why we're starting on the upbeat. Excuse me. And it's if it sounds like I'm putting in other details, it's because it's like fine point stuff that you'll only be able to do by feel over a couple years playing. But let's just go for palm muted the whole thing by that. So. Yeah, there it is. Not bad. The last ones. F. Oh, F over C, and my phone's covering it. There we are. So, slow-mo, close-up. So yeah, you can. The one chord that we haven't played is just this G, where you just play the bass note. However, you could fret the whole chord, and theoretically, if we just hit these strings, it would sound right. And if you accidentally hit the 6th string, it would sound like a correct note. But that's what we get. We get. Which is just kind of some cool Beatlesy phrasing. So yeah, our click now, let's address that at about 5 minutes in this. So as we were discovering, you can kind of just go, and it'll sound okay. But it's sort of a feel thing. It's tough to describe aside from, you just go and don't push down quite as hard. But on the other hand, here's me doing it. So yeah, on the click, I'm just pretty much just flopping my ring finger down at rest. Then same thing on the second chord. When we're transitioning to the F, you can prematurely make the shape right there and use that for your click, because it covers way more strings than all the other chords that we've had in the song. So, da 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 C, da 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 da, like that. So there you are. There are those things, palm muting and sounding good while we're at it.